this shit for what? No. What? No, hang on. So you've seen this shit because you're presuming it. Or you know. Hang on, no, you're not going to speak to me because I'm going to show you this and then I'm getting back on it, huh?
What happens when a simple drone flight turns into a full-blown police confrontation before any explanation is even heard? One moment of action, and suddenly everything escalates into questions of power, legality, and force. And what you're about to see is the moment where it all begins.
This shit for what? No. What? No, hang on. So you've seen this shit because you're presuming it. Or you know. Hang on, no, you're not going to speak to me because I'm going to show you this and then I'm getting back on it, huh? Here you go. I've got an operator ID, I've got insurance, I've got a license. What now? Can I get my stuff back, please? What's your name and number? No, you could have spoke to me first before stealing my stuff. No, where's hang on, where's the inner cordon? I see a cordon there. You just walked up and grabbed my shit and pulled me back here, accusing me that I'm not allowed to do this. I've got a license. Have I got a license, sir? Have I got a license, sir? Do you want to do checks? Yeah, there's your number. Go do checks. Go do checks on it, please. So you didn't do your due diligence. Is that what you're telling me? Well, no, you checked. Did he check? No, hang on. Now you came over and you asked. Did he ask? Right, he had to stop me. Did he have to stop me by putting hands on me? Oh my God, where's the inner corner? I see a police cordon.
What started as a routine emergency scene instantly turned into a heated confrontation. Before a single question was properly answered, an officer walked straight up and seized the auditor's drone equipment, immediately putting the encounter on a collision course. The auditor wasted no time demanding his property back, insisting he held a valid operator ID, insurance, and license. From his perspective, the officers had already made up their minds before checking a single fact. Instead of a calm conversation, the encounter exploded into accusations of unnecessary force, with the auditor questioning why physical contact was used at all. Within seconds, what should have been a simple verification became a tense public dispute, and this was only the beginning.
There. Where's the police? Where's it? Right, so when you came running up to me, why did you have to put hands on me? That's assault, mate.
For public safety, because you drew my shout.
So you could have spoke to me. I didn't hear you.
I shouted
It's
twice.
windy, mate.
You didn't acknowledge me.
I didn't hear you.
I ran from that direction towards you.
And when I noticed
I asked you again,
did I stop?
And then I put my hands on you.
Did I stop?
Because
No, first of all, you grabbed this. You near enough broke the leg on it, huh? See, if you broke it, you get a pay for it.
if you want to complain about a broken thing, that's fine.
Can I get my stuff back, please? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you, my friend. I understand there's a serious, and it's newsworthy.
Okay.
Right, thank you. It's newsworthy. It's public information. Thank you very much. Yeah? You forced the conversation. Right, okay, and I'll accept, I'll accept. And I never heard you. Right, well, have I got a hood on? Here, hang on. Have I got a hood on? Can you see my ears? I could have had earplugs in, yeah? Could have. Hypothetical, yeah? Like you're playing hypotheticals. I never heard you. Do you know for a fact I heard you? What did you shout? And I didn't hear you.
And I was standing the same amount of distance I have from you now. Conveniently, you didn't hear that.
Sorry, hang on. I need to get for diagram purposes. I walked along this path here. He was.
Now the focus shifted away from the drone itself and onto the officer's actions. The auditor repeatedly challenged why he had been physically stopped, arguing he never ignored police because he never heard them in the first place. He explained that he could have easily been distracted or wearing ear protection, making the officer's assumptions impossible to justify. Rather than backing down, both sides stood firm, turning a simple disagreement into a debate over facts, communication, and accountability. The tension continued to rise as neither side appeared willing to concede even the smallest point.
He's down on that path there, but he's telling me that he says, excuse me,
David, the conversation's
at this distance, I will disappear then. You are giving me the entertainment, You're giving me the entertainment. Do you need to talk to me though?
Do you need to talk to us?
I'm not allowed to talk. If you're not happy with this conversation the way it's going. Right, did you go and put hands on him? Oh, he listened to you. He listened to you. So let me get it straight. If we don't listen to you, it gives you rounds to put hands on people. Does it?
Yes, it does.
What law?
Common law.
Common law. What common law? What common law? What legislation? What legislation did you use? What legislation did you use to put hands on with public safety? Under what section of what that legislation? You don't know. You don't know. No, because you don't know. Yeah. I suggest you find these laws first. Spitting at you. It's on camera. It's on camera. Spitting at you. Aye.
I'd rather you keep the distance.
Well then, back off. Go back to where you was. Crowding this people here, What's stopping? Who's stopping it? Is it that chap there? It's stopping these people now walking, yeah? Because he was over there. No. You didn't have to move here. No, you didn't. This is free movement. You ain't stopped shit, mate. Yeah, free movement. Do you know what free movement is? The exercise of free movement that you've just he just hindered. No, I'm not. Where's it corded?
With emotions running higher, the discussion moved into legal territory. The auditor repeatedly demanded to know exactly which law or legislation gave officers the authority to put hands on him. Every answer seemed to generate another question, placing the officers under increasing pressure to justify their actions. As members of the public watched nearby, the confrontation became less about the drone and more about whether proper policing procedures had actually been followed. The pressure was now firmly on the officers to explain themselves.
You like that, yeah? You'll be in the court of public opinion, yeah?
YouTube.
Exactly.
Are you allowed to put some on YouTube yet?
Do I need to?
Is there not a bail?
Of course there is, but can I send this footage to someone else to upload? See, I'm not allowed to film and then upload it, but I'm allowed to film, and then I can get somebody else to upload it, can't I? Can't I?
See when you're in the
Can't I?
you film
It's loopholes, isn't it? It's loopholes. Well, what do you think? I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions because I'm being sound. So you think? So I'm not normally sound then?
You're not like obstructive.
Why?
Because you come and film us. I know you've got a film already.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. So filming you is being obstructive. Why is that obstructive?
No, it's right. We're here, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to stop the public from coming into a corner,
Right, I understand.
Right, which is our boss has told us. Now they get
Right. Okay. I understand that. If he came up to me, look, you didn't. I don't mind him coming up and being like, look, stopping me kind of physically. But what he did was, first thing he did was he walked up here. He had a narrative in his mind. He had an agenda. He seen the drone. I had somebody walk past me going, oh, somebody's asking if that's a police drone. So the police are obviously asking questions, Right. You then seen me with a drone here. You wasn't interested in me walking past here because you came straight up and grabbed the drone. And then listen, I've walked up, I've got it in my hand, He walks up and as soon he grabbed that. He grabbed the drone. Why is he grabbing the drone if he's stopping me? And then you're talking about you to hire a license. So what's your agenda? Is your agenda that I'm not allowed in this cordon? Are you trying?
This is where the encounter reached one of its biggest turning points. The auditor carefully reconstructed the entire sequence of events, arguing that the officer grabbed the drone before asking any meaningful questions. According to him, the assumption that he was operating illegally came first, while the license check only happened afterwards. That admission dramatically strengthened his argument that the officers had acted on suspicion rather than evidence, making this one of the most significant moments of the entire confrontation.
See, get me done with something.
See your first agenda, right? Was you were in the corner.
Right.
That's what got your attention.
Okay.
Right? And he also saw you at the door, right?
Okay.
And then, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think you'd have a license, but fair play to you do.
Thank you very much.
Due diligence as well.
Thank you
right?
very much.
We've checked it, we've gave it back, and that's it.
Would you like to check the fucking the operator ID?
So,
Okay, because this is what I'm saying. I knew this. See, this is what I have in my mind, yeah? I'll get my license, I'll get all these things that I'm illegal to do. I'll come fly over your police station, and see the first thing that yous will do is accuse me of fucking committing a crime, without having any facts, without having any intelligence, without doing an investigation, you'll come straight to my fucking home and seize my shit like you just did there, yeah? And then I have to prove that I've got a license.
yes.
You have to prove that I don't have a license, my friend. Are we innocent until proven guilty? Or are we guilty until we prove we're innocent? You tell me.
Depends on the nature of the offence, unfortunately. Right, I'm not judge, jury.
You understand? Right, now you're brand new, I don't have an issue, you seem to be... No, because you speak shit,
No, because you don't allow me to speak.
Well, I allow you to speak, and the shit that comes out your mouth is garbage. That's all. It is, aye.
Right. Do us a favour, right?
What?
See what we're like doing.
No, I wanna... Who?
See what we're doing.
No.
Road traffic stuff.
Aye, fit over, mate. Alright.
David,
With confidence growing, the auditor shifted to a broader principle that many viewers immediately recognize: innocent until proven guilty. He argued that the burden should never have been on him to prove he was acting legally, but on the officers to establish that he had broken the law. The debate became increasingly heated as both sides defended their positions, creating one of the most intense exchanges of the entire encounter. By this stage, neither side appeared willing to back down.
Hang on. Come on, boys, what you gotta do with that? Come on, boys, what you gotta do? There's threats. Threats of violence, right? I went in his face. I went in his face because he threatened me, Is he threatening me? No, that's not a threat. So? Because I find him amusing, This is a clown. This is a clown. What? What? Prove it. Shall I prove it? Tell it. I'm just here to gather content, I'm here to gather news,
that could be his best mate for all we know up on that roof, right?
And I was showing privacy.
Right, but he wouldn't like that. And quite rightfully so, right? If it's his mate, right?
And I don't
So-
like being spoken like me. I don't like being grabbed. Okay,
David,
fine.
I make a suggestion. You can either choose to listen to this or choose not to, because you're going to do what you want.
No, well, I'm going to go in a minute.
Can
I
you
need... Yeah, the amount of time I waste here,
Can I speak?
I'm not getting food, John.
Can you read the audience right now when you look around and
Aye,
see
but
everybody here?
what is it? Why are they getting mad? Why are they getting
Everybody's
mad?
getting mad
their mates. No, because you're across the
Personal
nation.
up the roof.
See, if I was a wild
Is
over
that
there,
your friend?
if I was a waffle
You're
over there,
just-
if I was a waffle over
You
there,
never there then.
if I was off way over there, would any of this be going on?
But we'd get shit from our bosses.
That's
We've
not
got
my
recorded.
problem.
But it would then be my problem. David, read,
So you
read
put
what's
your
round about
problem
you.
onto me.
Read what's round
I
about
had to do my job. I understand. I'm only doing my job.
Okay, right.
I'm only doing my job.
You go on the other end then, okay?
I'm only doing my job about.
As the confrontation entered its final stage, the intensity slowly gave way to reflection. The auditor made it clear that his biggest objection had never been the license check itself, but the decision to physically grab him before establishing the facts. He also pointed to the growing public attention surrounding the incident, reminding everyone that encounters like this are ultimately judged not only in person, but by thousands of viewers online. Although the discussion finally began to wind down, the questions surrounding the officer's initial actions remained unanswered, leaving viewers to decide for themselves whether the situation had been handled appropriately.